Steiny. So let's go.
We need him to call back with a remix. That was 2023.
Yeah.
It's 24. I'm at your door. Headed to the store. About to give you more.
Tupac?
No, that's me. That's me freestyle.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good. Seriously.
Look at the dude.
Spadoni even nodded. He's Italian, though, but.
Spadoni. You like that?
Steiny said Kuminga's selfish. How? He's doing everything the way. He's selfish in terms of.
Now, I'm listening. We're all ears here. Go ahead.
It's not necessarily a mean selfish, but he's too young and he's
frisky.
He goes out on the court and he worries about himself. That's all he really is out. Like he's just going out to play. He's not going out to win. He's going to play.
So is that what Kerr was alluding to? Because he didn't call out JK.
Yes. Well, but he called out
the whole team. And
that's what I mean by like JK's just not necessarily selfish like Allen Iverson, greedy, like take all the shots. It's more he's too wrapped up in his own game. Why? Because he's a young player who's very raw, who found himself on a championship team. That's
nothing. When he gets that ball in the paint,
what happens?
One step away from getting in the paint.
Okay,
it's the Thor. Like a hammer.
What about when he turns the ball over at an unprecedented rate?
I'm talking about the good things.
I'm not.
Damn.
Well, they're 16.
Hey, Dad, I got an A on my test. What about the F's you got?
Thank you.
But
let's
celebrate that.
F. Guess what? That makes you a C. That gets you to 500.
I guess when you watch him play, there's no doubt you see his potential.
I do.
And
I see his potential.
Also, and improvement. I'll give him that.
Let me ask you this. Do you see his limitations?
Hey.
What are his limitations?
Passing.
Okay.
I think you can work on that. That's something like I think going back to Wiggins, I'm throwing him in there. I think Wiggins, you're gonna call me crazy, can work on getting others involved while you try to, because you got clear out, I got it from the top of the key. I'm gonna do something and kick out like you got shooters.
He can't do that, Guru. Andrew Wiggins cannot do that. He cannot take a dribble into the lane.
So many other guys they're playing can.
Well, he can, and neither can Kuminga.
I'm looking at Anthony last night. He ain't no star, nor is he Wiggins, but he can create and kick out.
Here we go. Let's go to Moose in San Rafael. Here's a guy who was a flavor of the month.
Uh-oh.
And I was like, he's just, what's happened to everybody's favorite player? What's up, Moose? Talk about him.
Hey, guys. Happy New.
Yeah.
I'm perplexed. I think there's a lot of Warriors fans that are perplexed.
Why?
This whole handling of Moses Moody is I've never seen anything like it.
Wow, man.
Now, this guy was balling. The Portland game, it's the only apology Steve Kerr's issued all year, right? And, he must have said something or acted in some kind of way, or Steph Curry really wants Klay Thompson to get his minutes. And my only fear is that they're going to trade this guy, and he's going to go straight to the All-Star game. You guys might laugh at that.
No, I'm not.
This guy.
I'll bet on that. I'll bet that he'll never be an All-Star. I'll make that bet right now.
Okay, how much do you want to bet?
Oh, gentleman's bet, just a drink.
Okay, I will, just because of the way he plays.
Okay,
and he'll get an opportunity somewhere, and he's certainly not getting one here. And I think somebody's got to hold Kerr's feet to the fire, or Curry, take your pick. But there's a reason he's not playing, and it's not basketball.
Yeah, you know what, Moose? I'll good call. I'll take it from there. I don't mean it like that. That sounded like a real jack. No, but everything you hear about Moody is he would never be that guy.
And I wonder if that's hurting him now.
Well, but Moose said, I'll bet he's not. He doesn't think he's playing because Moody's become an attitude. No,
we know. But it's like Looney. And Looney's totally different. Looney looks a little thicker too, Steiny. And I don't know if.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if that's hurting him. But I'm going to say this to you about Moses Moody. When I look at this team, and their overall record is 16-17, and it kind of goes back to the Kuminga and Wiggins. They can't play together. Mm-hmm. One, just listen, make them play together. Two, you look around the league, it's all about athletic wings. You got two of them, but there's a cap. They can't play together. And then Don't tell me because Pajimski is balling or whoever's balling that Moody has to collect dust or cobwebs. We're trying to win a game, and there's 48 minutes. My point.
We're trying to win a game,
is
but we're going to play two guys who can't play together.
Well, now I'm talking about Moody. I'm talking more about Moody. Steiny, find a way. He should not be a DMP.
You do realize they can't play 11 guys a night. I'm so sick of this. I'm not really.
Well, I could question the other.
Guru.
Okay, yeah, I missed it.
You know what? We're bringing out the best in each other, if I do say so myself. You can call this a hot take. You can call this anything you want. I don't care.
2024, your first one.
I look at the game in a different way, and you know it, and I know it. It makes you go, huh.
You look at life. We look at life different.
Oh, yeah.
Bigger than the game.
You ever think about this with the Warriors? They have no players. Zero. Nada.
Ooh.
None in their prime. None. They don't have one player in their prime. And don't try to sell me on Andrew Wiggins. This is his 11th year in the league. He's on the downside. And you know what else? Don't try to squeeze Looney in there either, because I think he's on the downside too. They don't have a player in their prime. How are you going to win a title when you don't have one player on your roster in their prime?
You almost
just walk it off?
The walk-off.
Shall I walk it off, Evan?
Two things.
Come at me.
The Barbieri, two things can be true.
Come at me, baby.
Steph, how far is he past his? It ain't
Doesn't
far.
matter. He's not his prime. He's not his prime.
Yeah, Steiny, but I guess
I know.
I would love to give you 4 names on that list.
Yeah, you would.
But that doesn't constitute you can't win a chip.
Yes, it does.
Because they just did it 2 years ago.
Name me a team.
They just did it 2 years ago.
Name me a team. Right.
Right.
Right. Andrew Wiggins was in his prime 2 years ago.
See, I don't think
Steph
2
Curry
years
was
ago
still
you would have
damn-
gave him his prime. I don't think you would have gave Wiggins.
What are you, crazy?
2 years. They were They were in the midst of that great season they were putting together.
What are you
I'm just
talking
trying to
about?
think about the real Steiny. I don't think if I would have said, "Hey, Andrew Wiggins is in his prime," you would have been like, "Bingo!"
Of course he was. Of course he was in his prime 2 years ago.
Because he still was K-Wig.
And he's stunk since. Like, he's been, like you, let's talk about the last 2 years for Wiggins.
No.
Come on, man. Like, this is what I mean.
Well, give us answers.
No,
not just you.
I'm not giving anybody answers
Joe
until you
Lacob's
realize,
at the lab.
until you acknowledge there's a problem.
No, we know it's a problem.
Go ahead. No, you do. We'll do it your way. We'll wait for Draymond to come back, and maybe things will turn around.
You know what? You say that
Seriously.
with the energy that you just did, and I'm not mad at it. But you know what? Because I feel like you're talking to Daryl Lacob. They signed up for that. So don't come down on me, people, because I'm trying to be positive. They signed up for this.
Right.
So now I'm again, another rat on the table. I think, Draymond aside, defensively, this team leaves a lot to be desired. That's bigger than Draymond. He's a part of it. But Steiny, they went into this season thinking
what?
It would be, we got enough quick feet, we got enough of this and that. So that's why when you dismiss GP2, it's a good thing we don't got to worry. No, Steiny, he was on-ball defender. Draymond, where he's at now, still
Do
can
you
defend.
remember last year during the Kings series, you said to me, Steiny, those days of playing 2 non-scorers are over for the Warriors.
say it.
That would be Peyton, and that would be Draymond. So
It was
now,
more Looney. It was more Looney and Dre.
okay, but it doesn't matter. They're all 3 non-scorers. So now you're telling me this year that you want we've got Draymond and Peyton, 2 great defenders. This could be a great defensive team. You know what's going to happen? They're not going to be able to score. Like, we watched that. Let's go to Matty in Oakland. Dun, dun, dun.
What is up, gentlemen?
Hey,
Happy New Year, baby.
Matty.
Happy New Year.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
All righty. Hey.
Oh, go ahead.
I said they'd lose last night. They didn't.
Yeah.
Steiny, you just hit the nail squarely on the head. They have nobody in their prime, which makes me think the following. There's not going to be any difference between letting the kids play and getting rid of Wiggins and Draymond. I might keep Paul around for a bit. Maybe if Clay will take a reasonable deal, maybe keep him. But get rid of Draymond and Wiggins. They are not going to be any better if they're there. You're talking about, the same thing, losing in the first round. Might as well lose the those kids. And Kuminga's only 21, man. He could be Kawhi Leonard, man. He could.
He's not going anywhere, man.
I would keep him.
Not saying I disagree with you.
Who's going to play now? Because GP2 can't stay healthy. Love GP2. Cannot stay healthy. Keep the youngins. Get rid of Draymond. Get rid of Wiggins. They're past their prime. Draymond's not worth it.
What do you do with Steph, though? If that's what you want to do, how is Steph going to like that? Steph got us
into this mess.
But how is Curry? How is Curry going to look at that?
My point is that it doesn't make any difference, Guru.
Ooh.
It's not. There's nothing they can do that's going to make a substantial difference. They're not winning another chip with this bunch. They're not. So let the kids get better. Maybe Curry in his 2 years from now, get some picks back for these guys who are past their prime. Maybe get some more kids. Who knows? Maybe sign a decent free agent. Get out from under the cap. Maybe you can get a Curry ring. 2 or 3 years from now. But you ain't getting one this year. And I just don't think it's going to make any difference if they blow their future.
Wow. Well, let's hope he's wrong because man.
It's not a matter of being wrong. It's about let's acknowledge. Can we stop living in
now that they got a problem. You already come on now.
What?
But you can go fix and shock the world and make a move to try to be a different version of yourself to get close to the throne.
Yeah,
that's all fans are asking.
Yeah, they're 17. They're 16 and 17.
That's nasty.
And I don't believe there's a move out there that they're going to make, that they're going to get a player in here in half a year and get championship chemistry. Not to mention their chemistry is horse bleep now. But let me guess, if you get rid of a couple guys and you bring in another guy, it'll all be different. Yeah. Unless one of those guys is Draymond Green, it ain't going to be different.